Hey guys, so it is the first day of autumn, which is crazy to believe, but we're here. So to celebrate, I wanted to go over a list of some of my favorite things to do and hopefully you'll enjoy doing while you're here in Muncie. I'm actually from here, so I have a lot of experience. Um, so while you're at Ball State, these things would be really cool to check out if you have the time. So first, my family makes it a tradition to go to Jacob's Orchard almost every year. It's in Newcastle, Indiana, which is about a 30-minute drive from Ball State, so not too bad. They have a ton of apples, ton of fruit, amazing apple cider slushies, and they have a petting zoo, tons of animals. They're super cute. Like the last year I went, there was a little black baby pig, so adorable. Ton of goats and stuff. They also have a sunflower maze, which I've never done personally, but it looks a lot of fun and it's really pretty to look at. And then I think they might also have hay rides, and they do have a pumpkin patch towards the end of September or the beginning of October. Some other fun things to do in the Muncie area during this time of year. There's a corn maze at Hyatt Farms in Muncie, and I think they also have hay rides. And I know there are some other corn mazes around, they're just kind of scattered. So if you're curious, quick Google search and you should be able to find one maybe closer to you. Hiking is really nice to do during this time of year because it's not too hot, not too cold yet. So, a light jacket and you should be good to go. So, a really nice place to go hiking around here is at Mound State Park, which is in Anderson, Indiana. It's about a 30-minute drive, but it's really nice. It's actually on an old, like, Indian, not reservation, but old Indian grounds. So there's actually a ton of bones, which is, what the mounds kind of are, which seems kind of eerie, but I mean, it does kind of fit the season and it's honestly really peaceful. It's right by a river. You don't feel like you're in Indiana at all, honestly. You feel like you're more um, south, and it almost feels kind of exotic when you're there and secluded. They also have camping at Mound State Park. They do have a pool, but I'm sure it's closed by Labor Day. But you can bring your camping equipment. Maybe if you know a buddy that has an RV or something, you guys are welcome to stay there for the weekend. It's relatively inexpensive from what I've heard. I've never gone personally, but some other fun things you can do are, I mean, I personally don't really enjoy raking leaves, but I always enjoyed jumping in the piles as a kid. So that's something that's fun to do. And then if you have to do it anyway, like if you're off campus in a house or something and you have to rake leaves, um, something that is actually one of my favorite memories is as a kid, I'd always help my grandparents rake leaves in their yard. And then they have these really cute decorative bags that were like orange and they looked like a pumpkin and they had like the happiest face. And then we would use those for decorations outside their house during, late September, late October, because it fit their like aesthetic of their house anyway. It's an old farmhouse, so it just looked really cute, adorable, like cheap decoration, and it got the leaves off their yard. So if you have to rake anyway, I encourage you to try to find some fun bags, silly bags, and you know make it a decoration since you're gonna make it less of a chore. Um, and then some other things, carving pumpkins. That is one of my favorite fall activities. It's a really fun way to decompress and just tap into your creativity again. I know being in the business college for myself, there's not really many creative outlets, so that's a really nice way to kind of get that out there and then just kind of take my mind off school for a while or anything stressing me out. Um, Personally, one of my favorite parts is gutting the pumpkins because it's just like so nasty and you really gotta like get inside it and you just feel like a kid again. It just reminds me of when you're little and you don't care about getting messy or anything like that, messing up your clothes, who cares. um I also really like baking the pumpkin seeds. They're really good. There's a ton of awesome recipes online, super easy to do. And so if you're interested in carving pumpkins, you can get them at Meijer, but it's honestly more fun if you go to a local pumpkin patch, which there is one at it's in Yorktown at Spengler Farms, which is about a 15-minute drive from Ball State. So I highly encourage you guys to try that. You can also try going to a haunted house or a haunted forest. There at least used to be a haunted forest in Yorktown right around Spengler Farms. I don't know if it's still there, but I do know that there is Scaravania in Muncie, and that's over by the Muncie Mall on Granville Avenue. And then some other fun activities include maybe having a bonfire if you know someone that has facilities for that, or you could go to camping grounds and do that, cooking s'mores, things like that. So overall, I am really excited for this season. It's super hot, so I hope it cools down and we can actually enjoy the fall, season. But thanks for watching this video. Please give us a thumbs up. And until next time, see ya.